A Who All Gonna Be There podcast, a place where you get to be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat.
What's
Hey,
up? Welcome back to another episode of A Who All Gonna Be There podcast, the place where you get to be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat. Eli, I should let you do the intro.
I'm never doing the intro. I'm sorry. I don't got the gusto. Like, y'all got some sauce with it. If y'all want like a bland statement for it,
just go for it. Go for it real quick.
We doing that in another episode. We ain't doing that now. I need to look in the mirror, do like the whole like vocal warm up.
Oh my, here you go. Well, listeners, viewers, we're back to cover Survivor 45, episode 12, the penultimate episode of this season.
We almost
done. What that mean?
Penultimate.
Almost
we went over this.
Okay, Drew, another big word.
Time.
Right, because I think you went and practiced this word intentionally one time. Hey,
that's a big word for Elmo.
Come on, shopping for Secret Santa. We did a Secret Santa for our group.
Come on, Secret Santa.
It really works.
I got like two of them.
What? Two? Oh, really? You do got two of them.
I got two Secret Santas, and then I got a work white elephant. We making it work.
Oh, Eli's stacking up the gifts this Christmas.
It's only three. Okay? It's only
Come
three.
On.
You know what?
You know what? We should did a pie Secret Santa so I can get some more gifts.
Right.
I want diapers.
Look,
I'm lucky. I ain't got a little one, so I don't got to be spending money on diapers, on little kids' clothes that they grow out of in a day. Like,
yeah, literally.
What we should have did, Trace, we should have put like names and whatever, and make sure Eli, he pulled our name.
All of us.
Just literally. It's just y'all two.
It's just our names in there.
Yep. That's it.
Man.
I wouldn't blink an eye too. That's what's crazy. Oh, I ain't getting that. Maybe he got lost in transit or something.
But I'm gonna turn it over to Eli. He is going to get us through this episode because Treese was in the kitchen cooking, and I was on the road helping out some family. So
buckle up, everyone. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, but I'm gonna try to direct us.
Without my bumpy ride.
But so, of course, last episode we saw Julie almost get kicked out, stayed with Austin's idol, and so getting back from Tribal, she's pumped. She's like, I did that. I'm still here. Bump all y'all Reba people. And she's saying bump D to everyone else. Though D and Julie, they had a secret plan. We're gonna act like we hate each other. Which I know we talked a lot about last episode. Why would D still vote for Julie? All that type of stuff. But shoot, we saw that pay off this episode.
It did pay off.
It did.
I understood it, I think, because I was like, she has to still, go along with the flow, make it seem like that. So I wasn't too mad like other people were. Just like I wasn't mad that Julie didn't vote for Austin. They would have came back. You see how that would have came back to bite her?
Yep.
Has she voted for Austin, got rid of Austin?
Ooh.
Yep.
She would be going. She would be.
That would have been rough.
Right.
Yeah, you sure right.
They didn't need Austin. They didn't even need Austin.
Okay, and so they didn't. But she would have. D wouldn't have flipped, and she would have been right there with Drew, and they would have sent her behind home. Julie would be going home, and so I'm all for D. And then for what Julie did, and they, of course, Drew pissed, and they spent a little beach, and he's questioning him still, like, did you tell her D did? And D like, I swear on my mama, I ain't tell. I swear on this. I swear. She swore on the cat.
She's saying that to Austin. She's saying that to her boo, her man.
I gotta Google what's the definition of a swear, because I swear on everything.
Lord, I done told you quit swearing on stuff.
That's just
make a solemn
word.
Statement of promise undertaken to do something or affirming that something is the case. So that ain't meaning like somebody gotta die. Everybody like, oh,
I swear on my grandmama's eighth kid.
I swear on me.
I'm about to say,
because it's kind of like that. If I'm lying, strike me down type deal. Like it's kind of like on that.
I ain't saying that, but I will swear.
Shoot, it's funny how you watch these shows and that sort of becomes, here's my big word, a hyperbole. I think I use that right, where it's like, shoot, I'm gonna say it just because I heard it. it ain't mean nothing just because you hear it so much watching these shows. Everyone, well, I think more people should be swearing. But shout out to D because she was swearing up and down. I ain't do it. I ain't do it. And shoot. And then we saw Julie run up and tackle everyone on Reba.
Yeah.
She hit.
What was she doing?
She said, I have no idea.
About what happened to the Reba 4. She playing with them. She know they don't care for no Reba 4, but she like,
she don't.
You guys, I was serious about this Reba 4. How are we supposed to move forward?
And you like, yeah,
we good.
We doing that. And then here go Julie. You're lying. They lying.
Yeah. They wanted me out, but that's me. That's the petty in me. Like, I'm gonna be over here and I'm gonna annoy you. I'm gonna pester you because y'all wanted me. There is literally nothing. Like, why wouldn't I? Because I know
you do nothing for me. Everybody voted me up, so
everybody.
Facts.
I ain't got no loyalty to nobody.
Not a soul. And that's what she said. She can only person she felt like she could trust is D, which she's right because D did give her the tea. She like D saved her life, which she did.
D had her game in her hands and she decided to save it.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
And so the morning after Tribal, Lordy, everyone starts, or at least Katurah specifically, rustling. Oh, because Julie played her idol, there's an idol out there. In my head, I'm like, man, there's no idol. There's 6 people left. Why would Survivor throw a new idol into play that was played at 7?
They would.
And there's no time left in the game, so we're gonna be playing straight up.
Hold on, what era of Survivor are you in? Because this is the new era. We be at Final 5 and just got 3 advantages available.
I mean, I'm scared somebody about to get Serena again one of these seasons.
Oh my god, man!
Love them some advantages.
That would absolutely suck.
That just haunts me still to even think about what happened to her. Oh God.
Because you would think you get to a point like 6 people left. We ain't got no more time for idols. We ain't got no more time. One was just played. We don't need new ones. We still have one out there. So an idol's gonna be played at 6. And spoiler alert, idol's gonna be played at 5.
Yeah.
Someone's going straight to the end.
Yeah. And I mean, and that's kind of been the thing, the consensus with the idols and stuff, at least a couple of seasons of this new era. Like, I know Xander used his at 5 to get to 4 automatically. Mike used his on Marianne to make sure she got to 4 automatically. And then we'll see in the other season. Anybody else? No, they got eliminated. But anyways, it's okay. We see that it's gonna happen this season now with Jake. So
I would say, as long as you don't go home with an idol in your pocket, I don't care if I'm the safest person in the world. If I got an idol, I am 100%. If I'm not using it on myself, I'm using it on myself because I'm selfish and I want $1 million. But I'm using it on somebody. Okay. There's no way I have an advantage and I'm just throw it away. I don't care if it's useless. It's getting used.
And that's what our discourse about Lindsay not using it on Omer in 42. That was the dumbest thing at 6. She had one immunity. That's your best friend. I don't care how safe you think your best friend is. If you have an idol that you know is expiring this round and you already have immunity, why not just play it for your best friend?
See, but how much do you think they could resell it for? They go home, talk to a rich Survivor fan. They talk to Sia. Hey, Sia, give me 100,000 and I'll give you my idol.
Please. Maybe. They can't even keep that.
I bet you they confiscate it. I bet you they confiscate that stuff.
They do.
Wait,
this is what you got to do. You got to go to the restroom, be like, I dropped my idol. I forgot it. I
left it on the island.
I left it.
How'd I do that? Man, but speaking of the idol hunt, Katurah, she gets caught by Austin. Lord D, she was just wandering out at 5 a.m. Everyone's like, Katurah, don't wake up. She be sleeping in. And then Austin comes stealthily looking, and they said, hey,
right
Katurah.
And
she said, "Oh,
listen,
her soul jumped out of her body."
I don't get it. Like, what is the big deal? Like, I could understand it like early in the beginning of the game, but the fact that it's 2 more episodes left, like it's winding down, looking for an idol. Would you like
it? What did Austin say? Austin said, "Hey, I don't think we should be looking for an idol. Let's just not even give Julie the chance. If we don't look, Julie's not gonna look. So let's not even look for an idol."
Yeah.
Bet you don't look. I'm gonna do what I want,
and I'm gonna keep looking. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You
I'm gonna go back to camp. Yeah.
Can I have some privacy? Thanks.
Facts. They would get sick of us because, like,
they would.
Yes, I'm
Production
got
y'all sick.
Are you not? That's why I'm like, are you not looking for one?
You should.
Everyone's looking. Everyone should.
And if you ain't looking, I would have said, "Oh, so
that means you already got one." Thank you. So you must have one.
Let's not look, guys. Yeah, because you already got one.
Right. Anytime somebody's telling you not to look for idol, that means you got one or you don't want me to have one.
We'll be good. No need to stress. Let's just relax and make rice.
Next thing I know, I'm sitting on the bench looking at y'all still play for my $1 million.
Yep.
So no, thank you.
And up next came all of Julie's conversations, her one-on-ones with the former Reba. She talks to Drew, and as Tree said, they being cordial. Oh, I still want to work with you. We're still good. And then aside in their confessionals, I ain't working with them at all.
Yeah, it's like we're completely lying.
Yeah.
And then the more interesting convo, Dee and Julie sneak off. And of course, they're like, oh, we got to make this look good. As they're walking away, Dee's like, I'm holding in laughter right now. I'm trying not to laugh because I'm about to sell our cover just us walking away.
Listen, these women is playing. These women are delivering this season.
They came
for
to
sure.
play. Yes, they did. And I ain't mad at it.
At all.
So.
And yet they sneak off. And what's their plan? Oh, they gonna get the numbers, take out Drew.
Right, because they know he's the mastermind. They were like, he's the mastermind. He's the mastermind. And of course, Deeper trying to protect her man. Austin didn't know. He didn't have anything to do with it. He was just going along with it because if you went along with it, you part of the problem. For me, personally.
Right.
So I may not come get him now, but the next chance I get to get him, he got to go too.
And we're running out of time, but
running out of time.
But up next, we had a reward challenge. Pretty simple. It was okay.
It was interesting.
So, what they had to swim through some water and then pretty much walk on a barrel while they're
grabbing,
holding on ropes or whatever,
jungle gym type stuff. You know,
this seemed like it seems like this comp was more fun. It would be more fun to play than watch.
It would be more fun to play, not starving.
That part.
That's true. That's true.
So
and for the viewing pleasure, it did not help that Austin led from start to finish. He was in first place the whole time. Got to the slide puzzle. I'm like, you know what? Maybe he'll get caught here.
Right.
Nope. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I thought so. He got it.
My thing with a reward challenge is a lot of the times I'm like, oh, this should have been an immunity challenge. And because typically the person who, we've seen it oftentimes, like people, they win the the reward challenge. We're like, dang, no, you needed to win the immunity challenge. And then they be going home. Or the wrong person, you don't want them to win. Like, if only that reward challenge would have been the immunity challenge. This is not the case this time. But
the moment they eat some food, they get some nice. It's like, oh, we taking that away. That happened to Kelly. That happened to Bruce. I think a bunch of people.
It happened to Caleb. It happened to a lot of people. They got fed.
It happened to
Kendra too.
Kendra with the chicken. Does that count as a reward? I don't know.
It just, right, that little basic rotisserie chicken.
Just $5 Costco chicken.
That's exactly what it was. They went up the street and they said, yeah. Hey, on the way home, can you grab one of them? That's what it was.
We got to feed these people.
Good evening, Miss
Deborah.
Hey, Miss Deborah. How are you?
But no, yeah. So it's like, it's almost a kiss of death this season if you get a reward, go on reward. Because, it happened to Emily too. I mean, literally, she went and got that little reward. And she gone too.
And shoot, this reward was sounding kind of nice because they ain't going to the sanctuary.
Right.
They taking a helicopter to a secluded island to have a picnic with some charcuterie type stuff. I'm like, ooh, that's one to win. And so Austin, he wins. Jeff, of course, says, oh, you can't do this alone. Pick one person. He immediately says, D, I'm picking D. I'm picking D. I want my girl.
He dang near tripped over his feet trying to call her name out.
I was gonna say he better pick D because if you ain't, you going home eliminated.
Right, and that's what she said. She was like, "Listen," she said, "Don't trust me in anything they say unless they prove it with their actions."
And he proved it. And then the other one, he gives
and replayed him with a blind side.
That's what I'm talking. That's why we watch this
That's
show.
a good sandwich. That is a good reality sandwich. Okay.
Hello.
Y'all could be hugging, kissing after the show. He don't care. You ain't get rid of him. So.
Yep.
But the second name, when Jeff asked, "Hey, you got to pick one more," what does Austin say? He says, "Well, I want to pick someone, but I gotta think about political and who I don't want together, who I want together.
Boy, pick somebody.
And I gotta really think about it. And I kind of don't want everyone together that's at the bottom." He ain't say that, but he essentially said that I want all the bottom 3 people together. So I'm gonna pick Katura. I'm like, man, why didn't you immediately go Katura? In my mind, you say, I picked Katura because that's my second girlfriend. She like my second girlfriend. I know she's a lesbian, but those are my 2 girls. That's what you got to say.
Yeah,
I am
true.
weak.
And not have a whole long speech acting like you don't want to take them. But,
right.
Yeah,
and here's the thing too with Jeff, I need him to quit saying, you get to choose one person to go with you, and then he be like, choose one more,
and another,
and choose another one. Tell them you get 3 picks and pick your 2 people, your 3 people, and call it a day.
Or shoot, cut it off at 1. I don't care. One of these times it's too predictable. Just say, "Oh, you want to get cute and pick not your favorite? All right, you only taking 1."
Yeah,
I agree. I feel like award challenges should be down to 1 because then that's gonna cause more drama because that kind of shows who their number 1 person possibly is. Yep. Like, dang, like I thought I was one.
Yep.
Exactly. It's gonna cause more drama. Keep it at 1.
Did they win? The Black Brothers? They won the Amazing Race? What?
Yeah, okay. I ain't watching.
Come on. I don't watch Amazing Race like that.
I'll probably get in the mood one day and watch that whole season. That whole season.
Right.
Right. Oh, spoiler, for those that ain't watching. And it's crazy. And Ms. Deborah, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like they won the most back-to-back challenge. They won like 3 or 4 races in the row back since the beginning. I don't know. I think I just saw that on.
Okay, Mr. Not watching it. But
I see people talking about it. I just see people talk about it on the timeline. But go ahead.
But everyone gets back to camp or whatever. I guess the 3 do. Drew, Jake, and Julie. And Drew's pouting. He's like, "Man, I thought I was cool. It kind of makes sense, but man, it would be so cool. Why they gotta just leave me to babysit? I'm not trying to be a babysitter."
You were literally just on a reward last week, bro. Why are you crying about this? Why are you being entitled and pouting?
And guess what he does? He grabs a pot, sucks it as hard as he can. As hard as he can. It didn't go that way. He threw it like a frisbee.
Look, so you mad. You
mad. Now, if I was down there in the ocean, you would have hit me with that pot. Then what, Drew? Because now we supposed to fight.
I'm suing Drew, and I'm suing Survivor, and I'm suing CBS. I'm trying to get 3 separate
aggravated assault and battery, and assault with a deadly weapon, and attempted murder. We're gonna do all of it.
All of them. Let me get my check from CBS.
Right. If I don't get this million, y'all better look. I'll be in the production. Y'all better rig something for me. Find me 2 idols.
Y'all better give me that million one way or another.
Give me that final 3 idol, so I only win.
Exactly.
Yep. And you better bribe the jury to vote for me. Thanks.
But while Drew's babysitting, Drew doesn't do a good job because Jake and Julie go walk and go look for some peppers. I couldn't tell if that was a joke. They actually got peppers on the idol.
Right.
They was looking for their idol.
Right. They were.
Yeah, they were. That's what they did to me. What did Jake say? Jake said, "I ain't a babysitter. Go ahead, you grown. Look for an idol."
Exactly. I'm gonna look for an idol too. Come on, Jake. You said she grown. What am I watching a grown woman for? For what?
And
I'm getting an idol.
I don't care if you work hard, you're trying to babysit me. You staying here and hovering on me ain't gonna keep me from finding an idol. Because if I find
it, like you gonna be following me with the idol. Because if I find it, I'm finding it. And you
and do it. So do I care if you know? No, I don't.
Because who gonna use it? It's me. Duh.
It's me.
Thanks. It's my idol. I'm safe. But the winners of the challenge, they're on their helicopter enjoying it. Austin and D are holding hands.
And patty caking and rubbing thighs and everything else.
Have we seen them kiss yet?
Mm-mm.
Nah.
We haven't, huh? Ain't nobody rubbing on my thigh. I ain't kissed yet. What are y'all doing?
Keep it a PG, okay?
You ain't gonna be rubbing on my thigh. Come on. You better relax.
And what's Couture doing? She's sitting there.
That would have been me.
I'm just sitting here. Yeah, what? I'm just.
She
chilling.
said, "I'm gonna let the lovebirds do what they gonna do, and I'm gonna keep thinking about that $1 million and how I'm gonna get to that million."
Period.
Because they can get caught up in love if they want to, but I ain't losing sight of this money.
Not I. Period.
And shoot, they rub salt in the wounds of the losers too. I'm just calling them the loser. I don't want to say names. Yeah. They fly the helicopter right by the beach. They all waving.
Petty.
Jake waving with 2 hands. Julie waving with 1. Drew.
That would have been me too.
Drew pissed.
Drew is upset.
Him getting pissed this episode was
Drew was hungry.
Highlight.
Bro, he was upset because he's like, man, why are we even out here? Like, this is horrible. Jake's like, but we on Survivor though.
I just like, nah. Scraping hard rice off a dirty pan and da. So yeah, we want Survivor. So you complaining? Would you like to go home? We can help with that.
You know what? Jeff can extend it to 39 days. Well, you probably can't. But imagine if you had 39 days. Shoot, you'd be halfway.
And he, like I never said, he's super salty because he thought Austin was his main man. He thought he was gonna be good to go on that little helicopter. You thought wrong.
Why would you not? Okay, it makes sense. He's taking his girl on a date. Like that's.
And he don't want you hovering over him.
Exactly. Like you got the chance once in a lifetime. Take your girl on a helicopter trip.
You gonna be blocking
for free. And Drew's like, nah, I ain't messing with it.
Cause they trying to be down at the picnic, kiki and all in love and seeing stars with each other. And you gonna be trying to talk game. They ain't trying to talk about no game right now.
Cause they had confessionals where D was flustered talking about Austin. She's like, oh man, I just can't stop.
Oh,
and we even heard the producer.
You know how they do, how the girls be doing when they got hair, they got their lady twirling their little hair.
Eric learning hair stuff with X.
Right.
After X had his hair stuff, Eric's Drew like, oh, I can do that too.
Look, Drew, I mean, she up here at cheese. I'm like, oh my God. Austin talking to him, took me on the big.
And what? It was crazy.
Brokey.
We heard a producer be like,
he ain't pay for none of that. Brokey.
Stop.
She went long monologue, one of the Drew monologues, and she said, what was the question? And we got to hear a producer, which is always a nice little spin whenever we hear it. Survivor editors doing stuff. They were trying this episode. Shout out Survivor editors.
They did.
But
they were asking her, they was like, so are you smitten with Austin? Is that what it is? And she's like, I think I am.
Is. She said is.
And then, but see, he was in his thing too, talking about, oh my gosh, I can't believe, like, she like me, a guy like me. I used to be a nerd. I used to be kind of chubby. I used to embrace it. I was ugly. I was worthless.
I would never approach her. I'd be too scared to approach her.
Right. Austin was? Austin said that?
You missed it, girl.
She done grew up.
He's like, I can't believe I got a girl such as amazing like D.
He done grew up.
Oh, he's just all he sees is hearts and stars.
He got a girl that's about $1 million too.
Need that chick. Hey yo.
But if his girl gets the $1 million and they get married, that's his $1 million.
They is not getting married.
That's a double.
They're still in love today.
Huh?
If Franny and Matt are still together, I think they can.
Franny and Matt were cute. Well, Manny.
Wait, they together?
Yes. Yes.
They actually started dating?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I like them.
Yes. I like Austin and D.
Austin and D stealing from Franny and Matt, even though they couldn't even watch that show, man.
I don't like that.
Don't be hating on Dustin or Dustin.
Listen, I gotta.
Austin.
I
don't know what their ship name would be. Austin or Dustin.
Ooh. You know what? There's better options than Matt and Franny's. Frat and Manny. But moving on to the star of the show, Mr. Jake. He starts to plan out Man, if I want a chance to win the game, I need to make a big move, and I need to make a flashy move, and a big move that does a big move, and all those words.
The big move that the big move don't see me make the move that it see me make.
But the move being made is big.
And his plan starts with an idol hunt at Final 6. And in my head, I'm like, we're doing this again. He about to get caught. There ain't no idol. It's Final 6. But he's rustling under some trees. What does he find? Pull out a clue.
Pulls out a clue.
Oh, I thought that was an idol. I was excited for him. I'm like, please don't be difficult.
Don't be talking about something. Beware.
No,
you have lost your boat.
It's too late.
You gotta throw your idol in the fire.
I would be pissed. Oh my god. You gotta do 37 jumping jacks and then walk over some coal. Give these people an idol and keep it pushing. Survival.
So silly.
Lord Jesus.
He found the clue because shoot, that's enough. But what the clue said was your idol is within the tribe raft or whatever. I'm like, I didn't even know they had a tribe raft.
Me either.
But shout out to that because someone on production has some intuition like, ooh, I'm gonna put together this contraption and it's gonna be sitting in plain sight. I don't know when they added it to the raft, but that'd be sick if it was there all season.
I was just gonna say, so here's the thing. So future Survivor players, check your rafts. So what if you find
like idol? They put that there.
Had to. But so what if you find the idol without finding a package? Like, because a person like me, because like
then that's finding the idol.
Yeah, you find it.
But I didn't find the clue that found the, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh. You know what?
If you're wondering, it was a clue. I found the idol. Kiss my ass, Jeff. I got it. I'm using it. Shoot, Jeff.
If you're wandering and then you see a piece of a rope that's hanging to a tree, like the one idol Byyyeee got or whatever,
right?
Or Red got whoever got it, like. And you knock through the rope, you deserve it. Like
that's what I'm saying. But
you found the idol, you get to keep it.
I get up there, Jeff, talking about this is not in a hidden immunity idol, and then I'm suing CBS again because if I find out that was an actual idol, and then y'all, and I went home.
Y'all ruined my chance at $1 million. Come on,
Miss Deborah. I was confused about this too. Jake started stripping off down to his little underwears, and I didn't understand that.
You know what? It made some people be awkward. Like you know what? You walk in. Like
he want to get his clothes.
If you're in the locker room and you just walking through and someone's like almost naked, you're like, oh, I ain't dealing with that right now. So that's I think that's what he was going for.
That was his strategy to throw him off.
That tracks, I guess.
Okay.
He like he half naked. What's he doing? I ain't messing with. I'm not approaching the half naked man.
Whatever. It pays off for him though, because he finds the idol.
He finds it. And it works so fine. So he ain't even got to use it this week. He gets to use it next week if he doesn't use it. Or he doesn't get to use it if he wins the immunity idol. So moving on to the immunity challenge. It's pretty simple comp. I like this. It was nice and simple. Reminded me of reindeer games. It's equitable in my mind. Where all they got to do, put a foot on a beam and keep a ball steady.
Yep.
And that's as simple as
Mimi
it is.
said that's what happened. He told them he was going down to the beach to change. What they changing into? I didn't know they had no extra clothes.
Change it to change. You need something to do. I'm putting on a mock show. I'm changing into my shirt I got now. I'm switching my shirt and my pants. Just to
I'd be like, you ain't changed your clothes down at no beach all any other time this season. Now all of a sudden you going down to the beach to change.
Hey, it worked. Don't mess with me. I'm changing. And don't come over here for about 20 minutes because I'm also using the bathroom after I change. So you got to play it off. But with the immunity challenge, kicks off within a minute or two. Julie's done. I'm like, Julie, what happened?
Julie was out of there quick. Yeah, it's like all her power left. Like, what the heck?
Literally, Bruce took it all.
Nothing relieved.
Hold on. What's that? Hancock. You know, like when
they get
close together, they get weaker.
Yeah. It's the opposite. They get further apart. They lose their.
Now wait a minute.
You cooking
now
trees.
Will left, and now Charlize. Come on, we losing it. What's going on?
Not you said. She said her lost all power.
I mean, that's what happened though. Julie was right there, second place, right there.
Yeah, she was eating too.
Mama tired.
Damn. Yeah, she needs to eat. Please, Lord, please let her win the next immunity challenge.
She gave all her power in those ones, and she just couldn't,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the next person to fall was Jake. Didn't seem surprising. I was like, oh.
One thing Jay gonna do is not win.
It's not win. I give him.
I love Has he gotten close? Has he gotten close?
He got close 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Did he?
When it was him,
Austin, down?
him, Austin, and Bruce. Yeah.
Wait, they were laying down. Did I miss that one?
It was when they fell into the water. Remember, when it was falling into the water, it was that slant. The one Katura didn't want to fall into the water, so they brought the boat to come pick her up.
Dang, I missed the episode. I gotta watch that.
Goodbye. Oh, that was one that you weren't.
I think that might have been the one I was knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jake was killing the laying down comp. Still didn't win.
He didn't. But
Baby, I can kill a lay down comp. I'm with it.
As long as Jake doesn't have to get up, because thankfully he hasn't had another episode of passing out.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like,
because his sugar was low. They been somebody in production sneaking him some bars, some Nutri-Grain
bars.
They
giving him some granola bars. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They giving him some.
Because his sugar ain't got low since episode.
They gave him a Rice Krispie treat or something.
So we cannot have you keep passing out because one of these times.
But actually, you know what? That does track because he did lose a lot of weight recently. Yeah, that actually does track. It probably was blood sugar issue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They said we can't have you passing out. Hit one of these little rocks hitting on your head now.
I know we got one of our
already left. Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm. We got a preview for an episode. Oh, we got another preview for an episode. All right. We'll give you your little snack.
Maybe it was because it wasn't that deep, Miss Deborah. I don't know. Because she was in the water with no issue.
Yeah, they could have walked. That might be it. And shoot, maybe it's just like hanging above water. Because it's like, oh, if I'm trying to do everything to not fall in the water, it's like, oh, snap, I'm going to drown if I fall in. If I got to swim, it's like, oh, I know I got to swim.
That's why I would have had to. I probably would have had to win that one because I
was going. Bring the boat. They're like, Trees, you've won. I'd be like, all right, bring the boat. They'd be like, oh, you don't want to? No, don't.
No,
I ain't moving.
Bring the boat.
Bring the boat right here. So when I jump off the thing, I'm jumping right into the boat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But speaking of Katura, she loses and her ball decides to go into the water.
Why they show her ball going into the water?
I was like, damn, that ball just got on up out of there. I said, all right, then. Done.
Mm-hmm.
Lord
and
Jesus.
then we got the final three of Drew, Dean, Austin. I'm like, ooh,
this man cannot win.
Before this, I was like, ooh, I think Drew could be decent. He tall and
he
tall.
He had no thigh muscles. He had no thigh muscles though.
But what he was doing, he was karate chopping. He was hoop, hoop, hoop for his balance.
Yeah, he was doing a lot.
And he was waving his arms, keeping his balance, recovering a bunch.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
But he did really good keeping it. He had several points. It was like, oh, is he?
Yeah, he was getting close.
And it's funny to see Austin and D just chilling because D wasn't saying nothing to Drew, but like Austin was like, hey, you good? You good? It sounds exciting.
Like, I feel like I'm on minute 1 and you.
Baby, that was foreplay. Okay, she was playing with him. Yeah.
Yep. After Drew got packed up, they were. I swear they were flirting. They're like, I'm just throwing jabs at you. Oh, you're struggling, huh?
Friendly competition. No, Dad, they're flirting. They're flirting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that flirting by D was working. I think Austin might have been a little flustered because
for sure
the ball started to shake a little bit.
And that ball was shaking, huh?
But you know what? I give it up to him because he wasn't giving up. Because some people like, well, you got an idol that you're using. Why don't you just throw her the competition? But she went fair and square. He does end up falling. And she like, listen, I won. I beat him. I didn't get this thrown to me. We went
fair
head
and
to
square.
head. Like
fair and square.
And I can talk my smack. Because if Austin would have just threw it, you don't get to talk smack. That's like, oh, I could have beat you if I wanted to. Like,
right.
No, we went toe to toe.
And you lost.
So
that should have been his preview. That this was gonna happen if we get to that final tribal council that you're trying to take me to.
Ooh.
You could take me, but I just want you to know that we're gonna be a repeat. If you take me to final tribal council, you're gonna lose there too, by the way.
Mm-hmm. But yep, D was a rock. D be killing it. When D wins, oh my gosh, she dominates. She dominates.
She be solid.
Mm-hmm.
Solid.
But jumping back to wait, hold up. What's their tribe name? Dawaka? Waka Flocka?
The Quayla.
The Quayla?
The Quayla. I'm cracking up.
I don't know what that said. Daquisha.
I've been reading it for what is it? About 7 episodes. I'm like, it's a word. It starts with a D. It got a W.
The Quan something. Daquina.
It's a word. It's a word.
They made it up. Is what I know.
Mm-hmm. But back at camp, all it takes is Julie walking away once, and everyone's like, so we getting Julie, right? We getting Julie? Just all around the little bunker around the bed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we taking out Julie. Yeah, all right, easy plan. We're good. We're good.
But old man Jake, hey, come on, Jake. You got a ram in a bush.
This does not help my resume. I ain't even got a resume right now. So let me start to build my resume. Let me get some job experience. And he saunters on over to
work.
Julie and Katura. He says, hey, what y'all think if we blindside Drew? And of course, Julie's like, heck yeah.
I ain't got nothing left. Like,
y'all my only chance.
I'll take every olive branch you got to give me right now. So,
which I respect. She immediately said, yes, tell me when, tell me why, tell me how.
Exactly. Because he was like, I just don't feel like the move taking you out. That's somebody else's game. Exactly, Julie. Let him know.
She was pushing that.
You got to push that because it's like, yeah, that's the easy vote to pile on me like you did. But what is that serving you? Is it serving you or is it serving someone else? Think about it.
Think about
it. And he thought about it. Thank you. I'm with it. We saving you. He goes.
And Katura thought about it for a quarter second. She said, you know what? I'm game too. What? Why not? Why not? Let's take out Drew.
Let's take him
out. Listen, I'm with
it. Here go Jake. Bless his little heart. She's like, so I think I can convince. Okay, well, actually, Julie was like, I can tell D, but I ain't gonna tell him that because he don't need to know that I'm still close with D. So I ain't gonna say nothing right now to him about it. When he goes to Katura, she's like, well, I think I can convince D to vote. He's like, no. We need to just keep it between us because we don't know if D going. And that's his suspicion is, on the right track ish.
He just wants to do his plan again that he failed with Caleb. He's like,
right.
He said, oh, let's try it with Katura again and Julie this time. Let's just act like we going to rocks again.
Right. And I don't know what his obsession is with trying to tie the dang vote, child.
I respect it. I would love to do a tie vote.
And
we going to rocks, maybe.
3.
I would have enjoyed it. It would have been fun because I would have been back chilling like, to the rocks, Jeff. Like, because I'm not folding. To the rocks.
But it wouldn't have went to rocks because he was like, I know if it would have tied, we could have convinced D or Austin to flip. And which they would have, obviously. Yeah. But I think it would have been hilarious to see that. But it was hilarious for him to even mention it again. He's like, look, I know. I've done it before. And it didn't work.
Self-aware king. He knows what's up. I ain't mad at it. At least he knows.
He said, by any means necessary, I'm getting the notch on my belt this time.
Yeah.
And what did Katura do? Oh my gosh, you didn't say it. Drew.
It was perfect. 1, 2, 3.
Drew.
Oh my God.
I was cracking up and I was like, and that's a done deal. Thank you. Next episode.
That was peak editing. That was shout out Survivor editors. That was probably the funnest moment I can remember. My memory's bad, so I can only remember like the past 90 minutes. But of the last 90 minutes, that editing was
good.
Peak.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was cute.
That's like straight Total Drama Island. That's like television show.
That's Emmy worthy for me. That's Emmy worthy right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Give them their Emmy for that. Perfect. And I was like, oh, Napoleon, his reign is getting ready to end, and I feel it coming.
And I think what solidified it. Oh, that was not a word. Solidified it. I don't know. Eric, don't laugh. I'm trying.
It's okay.
Drew was in his confessional saying, I think I'm good. I don't want to get too high, but I'm good. And you know what? I'll be.
Oh, no, this is what he said too. He said, my strategy, I don't need no edits, no notes. I'm good.
Was he good? Oh, was he good? I guess we'll see.
Listen about that. Hold that
You don't
thought.
need no edits, huh?
Ooh,
No notes, huh? That's how
At
good you.
all.
That's what he said. I'm that good. I'm a strategist. I don't need my strategy. Doesn't need any notes or edits.
Child, they
Okay.
put that the editors is being messy today. They
Oh,
being
yeah.
messy.
And what he said, tribal council made it worse.
Shoot.
Oh my god.
We'll
But
get to
before we
that.
get
We'll
there,
get to
yeah.
that. We
Yeah.
had little did Drew know his game hinged on a little love story. And you have D struggling. Man, should I tell Austin? He told me
Pass.
last time. So I'd be blindsiding him if I did it. Should I tell
think
him?
the just told her to do that. They have to like, okay, so what happened? Why don't we talk about what if? Because I think sis been chasing that chick since day one.
I told y'all.
I don't even think it was a thought in her mind, like, hey, you know.
Yeah.
The editors try to sprinkle in some quiet or some empty pauses or whatever, where they're just like, "Is she gonna say it now? Oh, she didn't." And to me, it felt like they tried to do it as a bit of a cliffhanger. Like, I don't know, for some reason, going into tribal before that commercial, I'm like, are they leaving it as a cliffhanger? And
They did leave it as a little cliffhanger to see which one she was gonna do.
And I was nervioso. I was shaking.
Betraying.
Really?
No, you got me talking crazy.
I didn't even hesitate. I was just like, nah.
I knew she wasn't. I said, like you mentioned too, she been chasing this check. D really showed us, and I think Mari on Twitter, she does with RHAP, she was saying too, like, this really showed, like, D, her decision shows that she's standing out above the rest, that she's focused on the money, and that she's playing the best game because she's not blinded by all these connections that she's made. Like, yes, they're great and all, but she sees the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is that $1 million check.
And
you
listen,
can get a man after.
Take notes. Listen, take notes. Okay, there is no problem with a showmance, right? There are people that have gone on reality shows and found love and are married to this day and have babies and have a beautiful life. I don't have a problem with a showmance. The problem is when you put the showmance over the chick. You signed up to play a game to get a check. You get the check, and if the man is for you, that man will be there after you get check. You know what I'm saying? Let me say a word. True.
And I'm sorry if you're it all depends on the relationship, but if you're getting married to someone, oh, would it be nice if you have that one up on them? Oh, we played on the same show and I beat you. I got one leg up on you forever. We can play cards, we can play any type of game. You can win. Guess what? I beat you in Survivor.
You remember I beat you? Remember when you messed up your game because you told me the secret, and then I didn't tell you a secret, and it helped me win the game over you.
Listen, every relationship needs some healthy competition. Okay, like it keeps it fresh. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at it. Imagine starting your relationship with $1 million. D will pat Austin on the head, and he won't even remember Drew was even there. Listen, period.
At all.
Period. Just a little.
Especially like you said, you start off a relationship, married, whatever, with $1 million already in the bank too. Like you said too earlier, Eli, if they end up together, the $1 million that she had, everything that she reaped benefits from that $1 million is also his too. So
she gonna be taking trips. She gonna want to go on a little vacation. She need a little boo thing. Hey, you want to come on? What's your middle name? Get your plate together. Like, let's get it together. Right. So
now I gotta ask: do y'all think Austin would have used his idol on Drew if D told him?
Yep, absolutely.
1,000%.
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
Interesting.
I
feel like he wouldn't.
He was shocked. You didn't see his face.
He was shocked, but that doesn't mean if he's talking over it with his girl and they're like, nah, but we don't think it's best because Drew's been running this. You get to claim everything that Drew's been doing if Drew leaves.
Listen, I'm gonna say this now. Of course, Austin was shocked, but in the long run, if Austin was really there to win $1 million, this was the best move. No, it would be the best move for Drew to get blindsided, I think, because you have him in the jury now. And now, especially with you being shot, I'd rather my ally be in the jury voting for me than beside me trying to get that $1 million. So at the end of the day, I mean, if D is smart, hopefully Austin won't be mad. I don't think Austin gonna be mad. But like, hey, at the end of the day, like, you got somebody for you in jury. So I mean, it's a dub either way.
It's a dub. I just think in his game plan, he just had Drew going a little bit further because he knows, like, you know, that's because going into what the final 5, he wanted those votes. Because if Drew was there, he know D not voting against him. He knows Drew's not voting against him, so he wanted to have that 3 to, you know, go against that 4th person.
Yep,
that's all that was.
Period.
But like you said, sometimes it's best that your bestie is sitting across from you and not next to you.
Period.
So,
and then what? Anything notable happened at Tribal? We had a Tribal Council.
Mr. Arrogant.
Oh, I got his quote right here.
Go ahead.
What's this little raggedy comment, Chad? I
forget what they were talking about, but I got this quote written down. He said, "If I get through the night, I got a clear path to the end, Jeff.
Clear vision.
Listen, if I was not voting for you, I don't care if I'm your ally, if I'm against you, or I'm like, you know what, it's too early, we'll get them next week. I'm voting for your ass, because why you so cocky? Why you think that check got your name on it? You about to go home, sir. Would you like your bags packed now, or would you like us to ship them to you?
Because
you going home.
How are you so sure that you have this clear vision and path to the end?
Listen,
who told you that?
You got a cousin in production? We don't know that.
Are you a prophet? Are you a psychic? Who gave you a vision? That's so Drew.
Come on, Raven.
Like what? So yeah, he would have been backed up.
Sure. Come on.
I see my name on the $1 million check.
I truly wonder if he was just trying to brag to the jury, like, yeah, they can't take me down. Look at me, but they still can't take me down.
He got too confident.
But I'm
good. What did the rest? And Jake them said, "What's this?"
Did.
I think that's the only notable thing. So what? We get to the you get to the votes. First vote, Julie. Next vote,
Julie.
Miss Duke.
And then we see Julie's vote for Drew. They're like, all right, we good.
Okay, I expected that. Okay, Julie, we'll give you your little one.
You're like, oh, that one ain't. Yeah.
You knew I wasn't with you. All right, that's fine. Next vote, Drew.
He said, "Oh,
now, wait a minute, boy, that vertebrae straightened up, huh?" he said, "Oh."
He was already 6'3". He grew an extra 2 inches.
Attention. That back got straight.
Tightened up, huh?
Oh man.
And third vote came in. Drew.
Yep.
The 13th person
voted out a survivor. Drew.
Drewski, it's your time. It's a wrap. Napoleon. Baby, when I tell you it was silent, Kendra was like, everybody was
Kelly was out of her seat. Kayla was like,
even Austin was emulating. Like,
yeah, that was shit.
I feel like most people, they try to be like, all right, I got blindsided, but I can't act like I'm shocked. Boy, Austin was, he was.
And Drew, like Miss Deborah said, salty, baby. Salty.
Baby.
Could not believe he got played. That's what you get because you thought you had this everything sold up. And they have to show you right then and there that you don't be talking about your future in this game like it's already stamped, like you had an idol, like you had immunity.
Don't get too confident. Only time you can get confident is when that pending deposit clears. Okay.
Or just in that game, like you cannot, if you don't have a necklace around your neck or an idol in your pocket that you get ready to play.
If you got an idol in your pocket,
in your wallet. Hey.
Oh snap! We forgot to mention the little bit of pause we had when Austin stood up to play the idol.
I did get a little scared, y'all.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because he was like, all right, I got this, Jeff, and I'm giving it to you because it's the little amulet that I got from back when.
Yeah, they explain that. Use it and sit down.
But then Jeff was like. And so he just walks back and Jeff said, "Are you playing it for yourself?" And he looked back. He said, "Yeah, I'd rather not go home with a souvenir in my pocket. I'm just playing it." And I was like,
"Yeah,
y'all."
I thought you were gonna use under our line. Now wait a minute. Now she told
Julie's soul left her body because she was like,
she was like, "Oh shit, I'm going home."
She
thought he got to use it on me again.
Right.
The moment he said myself, you can see Julie literally go, whew.
Because we get your behind.
Yep.
Drew. Shoot. Look, I know that to be in that position, I think that's probably like the scariest part is like when you hoping that your plan to keep you safe is intact and it hinges on certain person not being eligible to be safe. So it's like, hold on, we didn't plan for this idol to get played. And if he just randomly plays this idol for Drew, I could go home and the plan will be for not.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Mimi mentions, did you see that D couldn't even look at Austin? I was not watching D.
So,
I was kind of celebrating.
She put her head down.
I did. Austin was like,
put her head down.
D was like,
I mean, the math would have to match. She can't lie to him. Drew ain't vote for himself, and Austin knows who he voted for.
Yeah. And we know it's gonna open up right. The next episode's gonna open up with them like, what the hell happened with the vote?
You could have told me, babe.
Yeah.
You could have told me.
I would have gotten the Drew.
No, you wouldn't have. You would have used that idol on him.
All you had to do was tell me.
Mm-mm.
I don't even see Austin as confrontational like that though. I think he gonna fold. He gonna be like, okay.
You could have told me though. You could have told me.
Right.
It's okay though.
I told you last week. Why didn't you tell me? Because you weren't in danger. Now, if your name would have been in danger, I would have told you. Yeah. But it wasn't necessary to tell you. Plain and simple.
But shoot, y'all, we made it to the finale. We got final 5. Who is it?
Finale 2 hours?
Oh, that's a great question. Probably 2 hours.
I feel like if Amazing Race is over, they now got time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because Amazing Race ended today, huh?
Yep.
So
it's typically a 2-hour finale. No, wait. Was it the Mary Ann finale? Was it like 2.5 hours that time?
Oh, wait.
They did do an extra 30.
Yeah.
I feel like they did. Oh, because it was 2 hours for the show, and then they did a follow-up little. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not watching the reunion.
I remember when me and Tree, because they didn't really do that for like the first one. It was just like a standard.
It was like, what the hell is
and
this?
Me and Tree, because we were. Me and Tree was like, wait, why the show still going?
Yeah, I said, wait a minute, I didn't turn the TV on. What the hell?
Oh man, but we are at the final 5. The final 5 being D, Austin, Julie, Katurah, and Jake. Is this the final 5 that we foresaw?
Kind of not. Kind of not. Because we did get to a point. Or go ahead, Treese.
The only person I saw getting to the finale, if I had to just pick off the top of my head, I picked D and Jake. Everybody else was a question mark for me. Those were the 2. For some odd reason, I was just like, yeah, they're gonna make it to the end. But the other ones, I don't know. I guess we'll see if I'm right.
This is almost the final 5 that I feel like I always envisioned, because I always felt like D, Julie, a combination of D, Julie, and Jake and Katurah being the final 3. And I think when we mentioned our final 3, I think I said D, Julie, and
D, Julie, Jake, Katurah, and
Austin.
And then I said Austin for
Austin. This is crazy. I do not mind any one of these people winning.
I don't think it would ever happen.
Crazy. I was just like, wait a minute. I had to think. Do I care about? I really want D to win because I feel like D has done her thug thizzle. She's number 1 on my list.
Thug diesel.
Everybody else, I just like them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like genuinely, like they're just entertaining to watch. They seem like good people. I really anybody could win.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. Well, I still am trying to wrap my head around how can Katurah win, and unfortunately, I still don't see. Like I don't see her winning. Yeah. I would love for her to win.
I don't foresee her winning. And I guess when she was saying she was looking for the idol, she can make a move with the idol to, put something huge. Because she mentioned that she was like, if I can get this idol and I can do something with it, it'll show the jury I'm not just a passive player. Because we've seen that you can have a great social game, but if you don't do something tangible for the jury to really allow you to own for yourself, they most likely won't vote for you.
And Survivor is such a game that changes so swiftly. Like, you could literally make one move in Survivor, and that'd be the reason why you get $1 million check. So at this point,
shout out Chris.
I'm not counting anybody out. Yeah, I'm not counting anybody out. A lot can happen in the last episode. And plus, a speech goes a long way.
I will say, facts with Taylor, but
even Marianne to keep it in Survivor. Marianne ain't never win nothing.
Yep.
True.
So did it.
Am I weird for thinking I don't see an Austin win either?
He's not winning. I don't either. I already told y'all he going home at 4.
I mean, of course, as we were saying, I don't mind anyone winning. I just don't see Austin winning. He's too attached to D. He's done nothing on his own.
Real.
On your own.
The only people I see winning is D and or Julie, but I feel like for some odd reason people not messing with Julie. So at this point, it's D's game to lose to me.
Ooh, if Julie makes the final 3 though after the idol play, like
Julie
she had the moment. Everyone wanted me out because I think even this episode helps out Julie a bunch. They tried to get me out. What did I do? I assembled the numbers to flip on Drew. Is that true? Jake kind of did it, but everyone was thinking it. Everyone was thinking it.
Right.
Jake was just the one.
And she can speak well. I really think she can answer questions very well. I feel like she's gonna have a great speech. And Julie, no matter what Julie says, she played the game literally from day one.
And if D is on the jury, that's gonna help her a lot. Emily being on the Emily already said she wanted to get rid of Julie because if she didn't get rid of her, she'd be writing her name down to vote for her for $1 million.
Did.
So
Dear Julie getting that check.
It's one of their checks.
Would I be disappointed if they didn't? Like if Jake somehow won?
Slightly, I love but Jake. Not upset.
Yeah,
I like Jake. I think
Jake would just be getting it for the likability. Do he deserve it over them? No, but will he get it just because I like him? Sure, whatever.
So with this move, whose move is this?
I truly think it's one of those situations where it's such an obvious move.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
okay.
You did, Angie.
Go ahead. I think I know who move it is. Okay, in my eyes, I'm going. You talking about the move to get rid of Drew?
Yep.
The move for me would have to be D's move because D got Drew sent home. Because if she had told Austin, I think 100%, 1000% would have used that idol, and I feel like she secured him leaving. Now, of course, everybody else already had these seeds, but D was the decision I feel like that could have saved Drew, and she chose not to go that route. So if I had to give a little bit more of a credit, I'm gonna just give it to her because her keeping her mouth closed got Drew gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jake may have orchestrated it, like he set it in motion, but D is the one who
it was already in everybody's head, but he definitely did a little. There you go. That's perfect. Yeah,
she closed it for sure.
That's a Drew and Drake. That was an assist. There you go. For sure.
He threw it.
That was an
alley-oop. I know basketball terms.
Okay, Eric, the Jimmy Butler fan.
Okay,
what's the basketball terms?
Yeah, he threw that alley up there, and she
did.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was a good tag team for sure.
Yep, was.
So now she not in the jury. If she is in the jury and he over there, I'm claiming that sucker.
Is 1000%.
See, but Survivor jury,
he could be next to me. If he next to me, I'm saying it first. You better hope I don't get the speech first,
right?
Because I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Sure. Because the thing about Survivor juries, though, you could call people out. He lying. I said that. Like, you can't do that in Big Brother. Big Brother Jack can claim every single move. Oh, I got everyone's blood on my hands. Survivor, you say that, and they'll be like, "Did you leave Bruce getting out? No. Oh,
yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you part of Kelly? No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can embarrass Jake. Bless his heart. I hope he doesn't get embarrassed at Final Tribal Council because I don't want him to be, because they can ask him like, "What did you do?" And I don't want him, because I'm gonna be like
a 3-hour finale, y'all.
It's 3 hours. I told y'all it's gonna be long.
I'm gonna be sick, y'all. Unfortunately, that's the day before Christmas. It's not, but it is.
Exactly. So too, really, yeah, because Jake was over here trying to do that little tie stuff. Can't do
It's
it.
a good plan. It's a good plan. That would have forced it to be his move.
Yeah, and that's what he wanted. And I think
Katara cannot be trusted with the money. You're right. She can't be trusted. You're right.
You walked into the same plan all over again with Katara and said, please don't do me wrong this time. What did she do? Instead of voting the other way, she said, nope, I'm going to just pull another number.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah. Because she did her own thing, so too, she could kind of have a little bit. She played a little role in that too, because she did go pull D and was like, girl, let's do it. We got Jake. Like, I got Jake. We can make this happen. And he got Julie, so I don't know. Like you mentioned, I think this is a really great final 5. I'm excited for any.
I'm not mad at it.
Nope. And I think this has been a minute for Big Brother or Survivor that I've enjoyed since the cookout, like the final 5, like the last people, like going into finale, something like that.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed them all.
I just think this is a overall like pretty good Survivor cast. Where even looking at the jury, there's not too many people where I'm like, oh, I hate it.
Besides the quitters.
Besides the quit, oh, they did a bad job with that. But
we got them out of
even
there.
The
that
whole
was
jury
crazy that fast. But yeah.
Back to back, or what felt like back to back quits.
Yeah, even the jury. I'm not mad at nobody really, honestly, on the jury. Like,
everyone had their own personality. Yeah.
Eric got beef with Drew.
I can't stand Napoleon. I'm so glad he gone, y'all. I couldn't wait to get. It's just like Angie was with Emily. She stayed on Emily's neck the whole season. I stayed on Drew's bony skeletal neck this entire game. Will not let up. I'm glad he's gone. Couldn't put me in a bright white commercial.
But what a perfect heel of the story. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Emily. Emily's so damn forgettable for me.
What'd you say, Eli?
Like you need people to root for in a story, and you need people to root against.
Oh, that's true. We're gonna root against him.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if it was Big Brother, everyone's kumbaya. I don't want no kumbaya-ness. We need some spiciness. We need some we need some arrogant people. We need some people that like think they run things but aren't, or people that we hope fall. And what do we see? We've been waiting on the Reba fall, mainly for Drew. We've been waiting for Drew to fall out of Reba.
For him to be the first of the Reba forward too.
Yep.
Yes. Oh my God. Y'all don't understand. I am elated that man is gone. Because how dare you? You thought you was the prophet. You thought you was the visionary. You thought you had this game wrapped up, sold up, tied up, yours. Now look at you on the bench. You're going to be voting for me to win that $1 million. Some food and Neosporin for whatever he has all over his body. Because he looks terrible. Oh my goodness. I agree, Mimi. Survivor is still good. It do give you some thrills. Big Brother.
I'm still on the train of peak Big Brother is better than peak Survivor, but Survivor is consistently better than Big Brother.
Survivor has better longevity in terms of
definitely, yeah, for sure.
All around, yeah, and its watchability too. Like you can watch 4 Survivor seasons before you get through one.
Oh, you could binge a Survivor easy
because equitable comps and Big Brother, you can look at a comp and be like, well,
we know who winning this one.
Happen. Yeah, and they be trying to hide. They be trying to hide too much on Big Brother. What y'all hiding for?
Right. And to Mimi's point too, as well, is like Big Brother will start off good, like we had this season, and then they find some way, shape, or form in the middle of that game to mess it up.
Yep.
It's always we get these seasons with these fire pre-juries. I'm thinking of 18. I'm thinking of 19.
20.
I mean, not 20, not 19. 20. I'm thinking of 25.
All Stars.
No, that was just ragging all the way through. But we get these good pre-juries, and then something just switch, and then everything just goes downhill. So yeah. Angie, she's talking about
Emily gone, Drew gone, Katara looking dumb, looking for idols.
Was
good episode. It was a good episode. Really good episode. So yeah. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good finale. I think we're all in agreement that it's either Drew. Look at the devil. Either D or Julie's game to lose at this point.
Yeah.
And so yeah. I'm calling in there.
D's winning. That's my final thought. I think
I'm almost sure that Jake and D will be final 3.
Does Julie sneak in?
Jake, D, and Qatar are final 3. I think that's my guess.
I think that's what it. I think
with the win, I feel like D might win unanimously. I think
with that.
Caleb gives a shout out to Jake. One vote for Jake. Ensure his boy second place.
Maybe
he might be the. Yeah. What y'all think? That's in the chat, Miss Deborah and
I wonder what happens if it's unanimous. Like, who gets second? Maybe they split it.
Maybe what?
I'd be pissed. Second place get money, right?
Yeah,
50,000 or something, right?
No, 100,000.
Oh, you talking about?
That's BB Cam money. That's BB Cam money.
Well, right? Listen, what I'm talking, I would have got the 50, but the 100. Smooth with 100.
Third place get 80K, so you really winning. Really, like you win a decent amount. Okay. Yeah, third place gets Big Brother second, a little more than Big Brother second place.
I will say, I just thought about it, just thinking about the Survivor edit. We did have that clip of Jake and Katura doing fire and Katura being like, man, why do we have fire making that for? So it would be somewhat poetic. She complained about fire making and she lost at fire making.
That was so.
Ooh. Shout out the edit. Shout out
because that's stuff you got to think about, because you remember what they did with Carson. They had him a couple of weeks before the finale. He looking into the fires in his glasses, and he lost that fire. You know, those little Easter eggs. I agree with Angie. She said if D wins, if Julie not there, if Julie and D is there, it'll be interesting.
Ooh, that's what I want to see, because yes, that would be interesting.
And Jake, and that's how Jake is he's a 0 vote finalist potentially.
Yes,
I think D's final speech, I hope she makes it, because I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm excited.
Either way, it looks like our girls are winning. It's okay. A woman is winning Survivor 45.
Baby, if a woman does not win Survivor 45, I am flipping an imaginary table twice. I really am. Like, I'm gonna be upset. This was a woman season to win. Like, the women are dominating.
They ate it down. They didn't work together much of the time, but they ate down.
Yes. Yeah.
They did.
They did enough.
I feel like they are about to give them a run for their money. You think so?
I mean, Katura can speak.
We're gonna say
she can speak, and her story is powerful.
I think Jake
I feel like everybody can talk well. I feel like everybody there can convey. I don't think it ain't no Max in the finale.
No Owens, child.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god.
Well,
Angie said lies. Oh, and Angie talking about Angie. How you gonna get her talking about some reindeer games? She's talking about she over the reindeer games. They're good. The reindeer games are eating. What do you mean?
I'm liking it.
Come on back tomorrow, Angie. We're gonna be talking about it. We're gonna be covering it tomorrow. The reindeer game. So catch on up. And I love that even more. Women, yes. They didn't work together, but they dominated and made it to the end. Exactly. Exactly. Kudos to them. They did a good job. She said Katura would get 0 votes before Jake.
She's not wrong.
Honestly,
wrong.
I see both of them getting 0 on the cool, honestly, but we gonna see.
I think Franzel is leaving tomorrow, but don't quote me on that. I don't know.
We'll see. I hope she leave. Fingers crossed. Arrow needs some milk. Go home.
Oh, so somebody, Timo in our comments told me that Arrow is just his middle name. His real name is Victor. Arrow is his middle name.
Still terrible.
I respect it. Wait,
his name is Victor Arrow Arroyo.
At least he's cute. The baby is cute.
He's a junior.
Yes, he is.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, no, he's probably a second, because I don't think Victor's middle name is Arrow.
Oh, I've never known how that works.
Yeah, in order to
I don't get how that works.
I'm ready to explain it to y'all.
I know it has to be
but I don't get how it works, Eric. I don't get how it works.
I'm getting ready to tell you how it works. So you have to have the exact same name, first, middle, and last. Like my dad and I share a name, but I'm not a junior because I have a middle name. He does not, so I'm a second, technically. So
okay, Eric the Second. I'm about to.
but we
I'm
don't
about to
say
call
that.
you
We
that.
don't use
Eric
that.
the
No,
Second
no, we don't use
in
that.
the building.
No, I'm just Eric. So his son would be Victor the Second, because well, unless Victor's middle name is Arrow, which I don't think it is, but it could be. I don't know that man.
Maybe it's maybe it's like Arrow. Well, never mind. Nicole pronounced it Arrow. Let's say maybe it has like a roll the R's.
Their last name is Arroyo. So Arroyo.
But I will say, I know we're about to head off, but if Dee and Julie aren't in the end, is it Jake's win or is it Austin's win? Because Austin ran it with Reba 4. Austin Reba 4 ran the game.
If Julie and Dee is gone, Austin takes it, honestly, I think.
For sure.
So Reba's winning. And that Reba is not Drew.
We've said that a long time ago. Like, Reba's winning this game. Exactly. That's why my grandson was the 4th. He has a middle name. Mm-hmm. See, Miss Deborah knows. Miss Deborah knows. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, listeners, Reba 4 wins. Period. Exactly. It's freaking Final 5, and 3 of them are still here. I say, and maybe we need to go talk to the Survivor historian because I'm not one of them. Zuda, you've seen a lot. And I'm pretty sure enough of y'all have seen a lot of the seasons, if not all. Is this the most dominant alliance that we've seen in Survivor history?
I don't know.
My memory's so bad. I've watched some seasons. I don't remember no alliance.
At Zuda, you and the rest of y'all thought Gable wasn't gonna win. We called Gable winning at week 3. Go back and check.
Gable winning. I say we thought Gable was gonna win from jump. Why? I don't know, but we did.
We called it. Oh, Angie said in a long time. Zuda talking about no. You just don't be salty, Zuda. You let them get their shine. But Angie said in a long time. So I'm assuming there have been some really great ones in the past. But this is probably the most dominating in a long time. So kudos to them. I mean, you got to give it up to them. They
really could have made it to 4 if they wanted to.
They could have made it to 4. But it wouldn't have been in the best interest of everybody. So, but 4 out of 6, like all
which
4
I love to see. Oh, cut your alliance up, big brother. Oh, wow. Look at how that can do wonders for you. Well, I guess it didn't work out because Drew was the one that wanted Julie out, and then he got packed up. But
yeah, which is what he get. He did all that coming for her twice in a row, and she won, and he gone as he should be. In the story. But listeners, viewers, thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Who All Gonna Be There podcast. Make sure if you're listening via Spotify, Apple, that you are leaving 5-star ratings and reviews. So if you haven't reviewed on those, make sure you go leave us a reviews and 5 stars. If you like the episode, if you did not like it, don't put nothing. And make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel at Who All Gonna Be There podcast, and make sure your mama, auntie, cousin, and everybody else in between are subscribed. So take their phones and go ahead and subscribe, and we would appreciate that. We appreciate you for hanging with us each night when we go live. It means a lot to us. So we will see you tomorrow night with our besties Strat Chat to recap reindeer games.
The people that they lost.
Right.
Good night, y'all.
Finale. Good night. We out.
Bye.
Peace.